Today's game will be Amakosi versus Stellenbosch. Soweto versus Stellenbosch, technically. Pretoria, right? I think it's Pretoria or Joburg, not sure, versus Western Cape. So yeah. So I wanna sing a song. There's this song that says Kala Pikoko Ukaleleza. All I'm telling you guys, the Chiefs faced two Cape Town teams. Cape Town, they drew against Cape Town City 0-0. A poor game and poor tactic that was played by Chiefs. Then they come to and they remember they played with a lineup that couldn't defeat Cape Town City. Few individuals had a bad game against Cape Town City. They come to face Stellenbosch, a team that has been on form, a team that hasn't lost in the last 19 games. They haven't lost a single game. They've got draws, but got more wins than their draws. You're facing Stellenbosch, a team that is on form, one of the best clubs currently, if not the third best club currently in the Premier League. You face Stellenbosch with the same lineup. That lineup couldn't win you a game. Even worse, they couldn't score any goal. You come and face Stellenbosch at home. You didn't come. You're facing Stellenbosch at home, and you lost. Imagine you're losing at a crucial phase, whereas Coach Kevin is in a war against the Chiefs fans. Chiefs fans wants Coach Kevin gone, so you need to prove them wrong instead of proving them right. So yeah, Amakosi versus Stellenbosch. What a game! What a game! It was end to end. Both clubs wanted to use their pace to their advantage. But I liked the defending from Stellenbosch. Maloisane, Torre, Van Rooyen. Those three players, they were good defensively, especially Torre, who picked up the man of the match. A well-deserved man of the match for him. He was absolutely brilliant throughout the game, shutting down players, defending very well, structuring the defense of Stellenbosch. He was the player of the moment in that game. So yeah, even I want to talk about Wandile Duba. Wandile Duba, guys, stop overhyping him. Stop overhyping him. He's not something special. We need to recognize that and accept that. Chiefs fans need to accept that actually, because we can see as football fans that Wandile Duba, he will have his moment one day, but he won't be a special player. He won't be a special player because I looked at how he played. He was shut down by Maloisane, a good duel between the players. But Maloisane has improved and developed as a player. He's becoming one of the best young center backs that the Premier League has to produce. And hopefully in the next 2 years, or maybe in the next few, actually after the AFCON, I would hope that he does get a call up and gets given a chance by Coach Hugo. If he's gonna be still with Coach Hugo will still be with us. What am I saying? Hopefully he does give Maloisan a chance, as he gave Ngabe a chance. So yeah, he shut down Duba, and Duba didn't have a second option. You know, when you get shut down by a defender, but you do have a second plan. You do have a second plan. You've got plan A, you've got plan B, you've got plan C. But he has only one strategy. His one strategy is that I must beat the play and run. He's adapting the strategy of Dupreez. Remember, Dupreez is very fast. He's very faster than Duba. And he has played in very competitive games. So which means he does have experience. Yo, Duba, this is not even, you haven't played even more than 20 games in the senior in the senior team. You're still adapting. You're coming from the MTC. Then you wanna play like that. You're not skillful. You're just fast. You're not even a dribbler. You've got a one game technique. Because let's be honest, ever since that curler, I forgot which club Chiefs was facing, Duba became he was on the headlines just for one game. He was better than Mufukeng. Stop exaggerating, Chiefs fans. Guys, just exaggerating. You guys maybe see Duba as the next. You guys were labeling him maybe as the next Collins Besuma of Chiefs, as the next what? No, as the next best striker of Killer Chiefs. I don't see Duba even becoming the top goal scorer ever in his life. So yeah, I don't want us to waste time. Yes. So Chiefs looked like a team. Chiefs has what I hate about Coach Kevin is his subs, and he only has plan A. Chiefs didn't look like a team that had a plan in this game. Their plan, as they played, is Tebe Mteto and Mashabalala. Great performance by Shabalala. He deserves much better. If Shabalala had chosen the Pirates Academy, because the Pirates Academy had chosen him, he would have been winning trophies, my boy. So yeah, Chiefs' plan was not to. There's this thing they like to do: Kwenika, Simango, Dove, and Shanti. Those players are technically, they put Dove and Simango center back, so you expect them to stay. Shanti did overlap in this game. He was overlapping. But Kwenika, guys, is not overlapping. He's not even trying to overlap. You know, look at Man City, Ake. Ake had to play as a left back, taken away from his original position, which is the left center back, and had to play left back. But you saw him was overlapping and adapting in that position. Kwenika was not even trying to adapt in that position. All he does is just shut down players. Then that makes the right side of Chiefs a very weak side. You would see them more attacking more on the left hand side and a little bit more centrally with Shabalala. So what's the use of putting Kwenika? And when you put Solomons, then you see the right side. When you put Sale and Solomons, then you see the right side being active. So why didn't you start Sale and Solomons? Why did you start Duba and Kwenika? Why? That's my question for Coach Kevin. So those are the poor. That's a poor lineup he set up, because a team that couldn't score, you put them again. Yes, they performed against Cape Town City, but you put them all over again and they couldn't score again. What type of analysis are you doing as a coach? So yeah, the first I would say real chance of the game came from Andre de Jong. Andre de Jong, a very underrated attacking midfielder, one of the best attacking midfielders I've ever seen. And I've said in my past videos that Andre de Jong is the third best attacking midfielder. Themba Zwane, Patrick Maswanganye, Andre de Jong. But as he continues to be like this, we never know. And I just hope I think he's got 3 more years after 3 more years in South Africa, he's gonna become a South African citizen. As we all know, Andre de Jong is from Australia. So yeah. Who knows? He might be the replacement of Shishi. We never know, because the way he plays, cool, composure, he's able to. He's a key factor in that midfield. Well, I know there's Jaden Adams and Dolly, but as I want us to talk about something first up on Dolly. You look at the position of Chiefs of Chiefs and Stellenbosch. Chiefs lost, but he had 61% ball position, and Stellenbosch had 39% ball position. Why is that? It's because Stellenbosch don't have a rightful defensive midfielder. Losing Dera Macheke, I don't know why they let go of Dera Macheke. You know, it was a bad decision made from the management. I know Dera Macheke got too personal about and accused Steve Barker of something that is true or not true. You know, yeah, we don't know. Only Steve Barker knows himself, and only Stellenbosch knows, not us. We don't know, so we don't need to defend something that we don't know about. We have no clue about, you know. So yeah, losing, but Dera Macheke was a great defensive midfielder. He was a great defensive midfielder. He was a defensive midfielder that was able to dispossess the ball in the midfield. Now, talking about Nduli, someone who's not even really a defensive midfielder. He's a central midfielder. There's a difference between a defensive midfielder and a central midfielder. You know, so he is forced to adapt in that position, and yes, he's been adapting well. But there are few errors that he cannot. When have you seen Nduli dominate the midfield? When, like, individually as a player dominate the midfield, or is it always Adams working very hard? Because you saw Adams dropping very deep. You saw Adams collecting the ball. You saw Adams collecting the ball and turning. He was a ball collector. So Adams is a very crucial player in that midfield. But also de Jong, someone who can drop. As you guys can see, and most times de Jong, as you guys know, de Jong will always drop, maybe there centrally or a little bit in his half, and move the ball. And he's the type of player that likes to attack. He doesn't like back passes. His passes always go forward. As we see on the video below, an attack made by Stellenbosch. Renas is able to get the ball, able to put it in for Andre de Jong. What I don't like about the decision made by Andre de Jong, he wanted to be unselfish and give it to Titus. Bad decision made by Andre de Jong. He should have curled that ball with his right foot. Curled the ball with his right foot. Andre de Jong is right-footed. Curled the ball with his right foot, and that could have been a goal. That could have been a goal for Stellenbosch, and Stellenbosch could have gotten their first goal. Could have gotten their first goal. I believe that was going to be a goal. As much as Bruce Fuma is very fantastic, he's a very fantastic goalkeeper. He's been outstanding. He had an outstanding performance, having to save Chiefs in the last minutes, because Stellenbosch was really pushing in the last minute, and Bruce Fuma had to be Superman, had to be the Chiefs Superman. So as you guys see on the video below, Reina's putting in the ball for Andre de Jong. All Andre de Jong was supposed to do is to kill that ball inside the box, kill that ball, and it was gonna go inside the net. So yeah, so imagine how Andre de Jong is an attacking midfielder, but he was able to make that run. That shows what type of attacking midfielder he is. He's a box-to-box attacking midfielder, a very good attacking midfielder. He's very tricky, he's very tricky. And there was another duel that was on Raw, a duel. A very competitive duel. Some would say that was the best duel in that game, Shanti versus Titus, but we all know who lost. We all know, I believe Shanti is a Jan. Sister Shanti lost the battle because Titus was very offensive. Titus is very fast, not strong, but he's very fast. Shanti is strong and not fast, but also experienced. A youngster versus an experienced player. A fast player versus a player who's not fast. A player who's still a player who's not really on form this season. Take nothing away from Titus, he deserves to be in the squad. In the next squad, I believe he can play against Nigeria and Zimbabwe. Our next games for Bafana, and I believe he can adapt very well. You saw Coach Hugo taking Mbanjwa. No, don't take Mbanjwa. There's Titus, someone who's been scoring throughout all this season in the Premier League, and the Premier Soccer League. He has scored the PSL, Premier Soccer League. He has scored 6 goals. So that shows what type of season he has been having. A great season by Titus. He's been the best youngster this season. All people see is Chandra Campbell. No, guys, you gotta look at Titus, the fantastic work he has been putting in. So yeah, I don't know what Ora was doing. I highly praise Ora. He's from Ivory Coast. I think he was a good signing made by Stellenbosch. I think he was signed this season. Yes, this season. A good signing made by Stellenbosch, a good signing. He's a very good player. He plays European football, which is to cut in and shoot. He's a right-footed player playing on the left-hand side. A very good player, a very fast player. It's highly rare to say Ora has been shut down by a fullback. I don't think that has happened, because even Konika had some trouble dealing with Ora. Konika had a bad game. He had a bad game on Tuesday because he had to deal with Ora, one of the best wingers in the PSL. So yes, he was very selfish. He was very selfish because when Basatin puts in that through pass, as we know, one of the best left backs in the Premier League, he was able to put in the through pass. As he put in the through pass, that black ball, a very good pass. He puts in a good pass, and it finds Ora. Ora should have crossed that ball same time. He should have crossed that ball, but he decided to be selfish, as you guys can see in the video. He's inside the box, and he wants to curl the ball. And he didn't even get near the pole. So bad decision made by Ora. Very selfish. Should have tried to find Reyners. The moment he got that ball from Basatin, as you guys can see in the video below, he gets the ball from Basatin. What you are supposed to do, there are maybe 2 or 3 players in front of him. You are supposed to put in a cross, and Reyners should have maybe was gonna score from there. We never know, So selfish play from Ora. Should have done better, and I would have expected more from him. But finally, the goal came from Stellenbosch. The goal came, as much as they had 13 shots and 3 were on target. As for Chiefs, they had 19 shots, but 5 were on target, and they couldn't get 1 goal. That shows that this goalkeeper is really underrated, Sage Stephens. Sage Stephens is really underrated. I would have loved for him to go to the squad. There are a lot of players of Stellenbosch that deserve to be in the squad, but because of his age, we need to understand. Hugo Bruce is building a squad, developing a team out of youngsters, out of players who are maybe not. The oldest is Zwane. How old is Zwane? 34 years. Our goalkeepers, Williams. Williams is the oldest, right? Yeah, Williams is older than Goss and Vuma and Motwa. Yes, I think maybe he's 1 year older than Motwa. So he's building a squad that will prepare and be ready for the World Cup. So Sage Stephens, he's a good goalkeeper. He's better than Motwa, but not now, man, not now. So yeah, One of the players that deserve to be in the squad is Gianni van Rooyen, the number 7 and captain of Stellenbosch. So, as you guys see on the video below, Van Rooyen puts in a good pass, and he's a good passer. As you guys know, he's a good passer, he's a very good passer, and he always put in, and he's able to put in those good crosses. So there was a good pass and cross made by Van Rooyen, and good run made by Titus. This is Dove and Santi. Poor defending from Dove and Santi, because I believe they were supposed to close down Titus. First of all, this Dove and Santi are taller than Titus and stronger than Titus, and they're experienced. They are very experienced defenders. They've played football. Especially Santi. So they should have closed the space for Titus. Instead, they opened up space for Titus, and Titus able to make the run between them, and he was able to get a set of soft touches and put it over the goalkeeper, and good goal from Titus. Good goal from Divine Titus. Well-deserved goal, as he was chasing Chiefs in this game. He was really chasing Chiefs. Attackingly, he was the best. When it comes attackingly, in the forward line, he was the best forward in the Stellenbosch team. He was the best forward. We know we've got 3 forwards, which is Aura, Arenas, and Titus. And I won't lie, and I don't want to lie as a Pirates fan. I do see Stellenbosch ranking, taking the position 2 spot and going to the Champions League. But all I can say is that Stellenbosch, this current lineup they have, they need to keep it. Then keep those key subs they usually come in. Likes of Van Veek, likes of Mgaga, Boje. I think those are their key subs they like to make. I think those players, Jurgens, keep their youngster. That's a growing right back. Sibande. Those 5 players, they must keep them, and also keep those 11 players. Don't sell Reyners, don't sell Van Rooyen. I'm hearing rumors. Don't sell those 2 players. I'm hearing the Soweto teams that demanded those 2 players. Don't let those 2 players leave, especially Andre de Jong. He is the engine of that midfield. I know there's Adams, but let's be honest. And I'm very, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that Australia can't even choose Andre de Jong. There is that. Thank you for watching. And please do subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.